Welcome back to the Mega Man Legacy 2 playthrough. And now we're finally heading back to the 8-bit era. We're finally heading back to the 8-bit era for the Mega Man Classic series here. After we've gone through the so-called Black Sheep 7 and 8. I mean, we can kind of understand 8 because woof, that voice acting, but yeah, man, we didn't get another Classic Series game for a long-ass time until 2009 with Mega Man 9. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure it came out in 2009, I hope. Or 2008. I'm gonna go on a whim and say it's 2009, because freaking Mega Man 9. I definitely know Mega Man 10 came out in 2010, but whatever. So yeah, it's been like, what, 8 years? 8? 7? Yeah, maybe 7 years since Mega Man 9, man. So Mega Man 9's pretty old, but fuck, they went back to classic 8-bit style with Mega Man 9, as you'll see here. And it both was basically Mega Man 9, going back to the whole 8-bit style, it caused this entire revitalization of your retro NES shit and all that. Like, things like, I guess you could say, Shovel Knights and all those other, I guess, 8-bit remakes and, you know, retro remakes and stuff like that. That was because of Mega Man 9, man. Like, Mega Man 9 started that shit, and everyone's like, holy crap, Mega Man! He's back to doing what he's been, you know, great at, or whatever, and shit like that, so everyone was really happy about it. And, fuck, as you'll see here, it's great, man. Mega Man 9's pretty fun. It's also very hard, because they went back to how it was back in the day. Much harder than 7 and 8, but we'll get to that. In fact, there are some bits of Mega Man 9 where I'm like, they're a bit not exactly too tough, not anymore, but like if it's your first time going through it, you kind of would be a bit, you know, it'd be a bit challenging for you. But anyway, without further ado, let's get on to playing Mega Man 9, shall we? Here we go. I'm sorry, please forgive me. 8-bit intro. It is the year 20XX, and the world breathes a collective sigh of relief now that Mega Man has once again put an end to Dr. Wily's plans for world domination. But then... ... Uh-oh. Color changes, you know shit's going down. Robots start going wild all over the world. Could this be Dr. Wily? Up to his old tricks once again? Oh no. Dr. Light's laboratory. Hey, Chun-Li. Dr. Light, it's your robots. You're right. Those are the robots I created. Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not my doing. These robots are Dr. Wright's creations. This proves he's had evil designs on the world all this time. Okay. Oh. It's time I turn my efforts to world domination. Why don't you join me, Dr. Wily? I can't join you. I've changed my evil ways. You need to stop this nonsense. Suspend 1984. I, Dr. Wily, have created my own robots to stop Dr. Light, but only your donations can help me complete them. Once my robots are finished, they will save the world! Oh. We got another call! The phone is ringing! Off the hook! Eddie's their telephone. People keep calling Dr. Light to complain! What should we do? Uh-oh. Oh, shit. For starters, I'm gonna do something about those robots. Fuck yeah. Thanks, Mega Man. Be careful out there. You haven't done this in a while, man. It's been 10 years. Oh yeah. Mega Man 9. Mega Man's back in action, baby. And apparently, supposedly, Dr. Light's robots have gone crazy for some unknown reason. And Dr. Wily is telling people it's Dr. Light's fault. Alright then. Yeah. Well, yeah. Let's just go on a whim and say, let's believe Dr. Wily for a little bit. It's not like he's done this type of thing before, you know. He's never taken over Dr. Light's robots before. Anyway, alright, new game. Alright, so these are the 8 Dr. Light Robot Masters. Dr. Light hasn't created Robot Masters since freaking Mega Man 1 and 3. But yeah, these are other Dr. Light robots for Mega Man 9 here that we gotta take on. So, we have Tornado Man, Galaxy Man, Magma Man, Splash... What? A woman? I can't kill a woman. Yeah, they finally put in a freaking woman robot master. They finally said, hey, we have so many man robot masters, why don't we put in a girl? I think it's about time we did that. Let's get with the times and start putting in some equality for these robot masters, I guess. But yeah, Splash Woman, Plug Man, Hornet Man, and Jewel Man. Now, Jewel Man also looks like he could be a woman, but whatever. And Concert Man. Wait. Concrete Man. When I was younger, I used to call this guy Concert Man, because I had no idea how to say that name. And my freaking family, when they heard that, they were like, what? Are you doing well in spelling class? Are you doing good in some? I was like in freaking elementary school or some shit like that. But man, I've never seen concrete actually spelled out, so I was so shocked at what this guy's name was. But anyway, yeah, Concrete Man. So, as you guys know, I usually don't go in the regular Robot Master orders to take on these guys. I usually just go in whatever order I feel like. And Mega Man 9's kind of tough, so no guarantees on how we're going to do, but we'll see how things go. Some of these stages are easier than others, and some of them are way harder, but alright. Let's start with... I actually don't know. Fuck. Let's go to... Let's go to Concrete Man. Or Concert Man. Look at this classic 8-bit shit. Mega Man 2. Concrete Man. Alright. Look at this! Mega Man's back, baby! Look at that. Classic 8-bit jump and everything. None of that shitty-ass voice acting or any of that weird physics, or, well, I never consider it that weird, but apparently a lot of people had problems with 7 and 8, but unfortunately, going back to 8-bit style means we don't have, for whatever reason, they decided to also take away lots of things. They wanted this game to feel as much like Mega Man 2 as possible, so they took away a lot, man. Mega Man can't charge. This is all I can do. I can just do his regular shot, and I'm trying to do the slide, but I can't slide either. And I can't switch my weapons with the triggers, so we're going to be doing a lot of the start menu shit like we did from 1 through 6, unfortunately. I don't know how I feel about not having the charge shot and slide, especially the slide. The charge shot I could understand because it made some things easy, but slide is just a bit like, what, really? You have to take away the slide, you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like they had to do that. But anyway, it'll just take some getting used to. So, like, for this game, just be prepared for Mega Man to be moving a lot slower than he usually has. Now, for this game, I don't, like, incredibly remember a lot. Like, admittedly, Mega Man 9, I didn't really play it that much because, again, they took away things like the slide and this other shit, and fuck. Yeah, get on this ladder, avoid that elephant, but I'm doing that sucking shit and all the balls and all that whatever. But, yeah. And then, oh shit. Then for this freaking green elephant, when he jumps the ball or whatever. But yeah, for freaking Mega Man 9, it was like one of those Mega Man games where I enjoyed it, but I didn't like to replay it over and over, because it was a bit of a, like, not a hassle, I guess you could say, because again, not all the stages in this game are really that hard. It's just, it's a bit slow, just because he doesn't have things like the slide and shit like that, you know what I mean? And also, there's a reason why that health pickup is all the way up there and we can't get it. And unfortunately, there's no way we can get that shit right now. So you're going to notice that a lot going through some of these stages, that there's going to be things you're not going to be able to get. But don't worry about it. We'll get them eventually. We'll have the ability to get those eventually. And also, look at that. So, while they did take away things like the slide and shit like that, they kept the fucking, the bolts and shit. So, we can actually go to the shop and sell all this stuff, so that's good. Glad they kept that, at least. Fuck. Spider asshole. Fuck. Guy's annoying. Oh my god. Ow. Watch out for these freaking blocks, by the way. It's kind of like in Mega Man 2 in one of those Dr. Wily stages with the certain blocks that are actually not blocks at all, so watch out for that shit. I'm at really low health right now. Again, these stages, they're not really that hard. They're not that long either, it's just they can be a bit annoying. I've already taken quite a bit of damage, but mainly that's just from me being an idiot. Oh shit, this part, just gotta go fast. And there we go. We're at Concrete Man. Concrete Man, I don't remember much about him, and I have 4 lives, so let's fucking get this shit right. I don't like the boss music for Mega Man 9, the starting boss music. I think it could be a bit better. Oh, okay. Okay, I remember that. He stuns you with little concrete blocks, and then you gotta jump on those to get over them. And then he sometimes does that. Alright. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck! Unfortunately, those concrete blocks do damage, so that shit sucks. And we barely do anything because we don't have the charge shot anymore. Fucking get the fuck out of here. Eco Fighter, challenge completed. Mega Man 9 came out during the era of achievements, so there you go. Video cut out, unfortunately, but we got Concrete Shot. Yeah! Concrete Shot's one of the most boring looking abilities in the game, but believe me, it's actually not that bad, and it's got some utility use to it. which you guys will see eventually a little bit later on. Yeah, but... Oh, shit. MM9's also got some cutscenes here and there. Oh no! The police have taken Dr. Light away! Dr. Light would never try to take over the world. This is definitely Wily's doing. No shit. Oh, these police are fucking idiots. Oh, poor Santa Claus. Without a doubt. Don't worry. I'll clear Dr. Light's name. Yeah. Shit, now we gotta save Dr. Light. We gotta clear his name by taking down all these robots. I mean, isn't it, like, fact enough that freaking Mega Man himself is going to take down all these robots and shit? That maybe it was either an accident or something. You know what I mean? It's obviously can't... I mean, how the fuck can you believe that video? Anyone can freaking edit a video, I'm sure, like that in the future, man. Anyway. But, yeah. So, the video cut off a little bit, last bit, but, when we beat Concrete Man, we got an achievement, basically. So this game has its own little achievements here and there. I don't know how I can go back to look at them, but they're definitely here. This game came out during the Xbox 360 and PS3 era, so it had those little things here and there. All the achievements and shit like that you could get. Obviously not gonna try and get them all, but they're there. But, yeah, so that was Concrete Man, and his stage is not my favorite. I mainly went to him because the stage is kind of basic, it's pretty easy. And his weapon can be pretty useful. So, yeah, I have trouble figuring out what the hell stages I'm gonna tackle next for Mega Man 9, man. Definitely not gonna go to Plugman's stage next, because Plugman's stage has some annoying shit. Again, a lot of these stages have annoying shit in them. Concrete Man's was one of the stages that really didn't, so... yeah... Alright. Well, with all that said, I guess I will see you guys in the next part.